Very, very few people don't know Michael. He's very devoted to the school, and this from a man who told everybody when he graduated, "I will never return to this school."
You know, we can say of Mike that he bleeds purple because his exposure to the school in, 86 different flavors, student, teacher, headmaster, returning for his rescue operation, it's just an incredible series of links.
He has never not been involved, and he has worked throughout his life for that school.
Mike's a pragmatic idealist, and that's what a leader should be. That's what a leader needs to do. With regard to the last few decades and the political pressures on Boston Latin, Mike is, in my opinion, the perfect guy. He loves all the students in Boston. He particularly loves his Boston Latin School students, and he's trying to maximize the outcome for all sides.
He definitely has a get-it-done approach to a problem. I think that he's hard-charging at the same time that he has a softer, more reflective side, and I think he balances that really well in service of BLS.
Looking back now as a parent, I think, well, I want someone in charge who is approachable, but you really have to look up to this person and respect that person. And Mr. Contompasis always had that persona.
Mr. Contompasis knows how to make things happen. It could be as little as a crack on the floor or a chipped wall that needs painting. Somehow he gets it done. He just weaves his magic and poof, it happens.
The amount of energy he brings to the role, being out at the bus stop, helping Sixies cross the road at 7 a.m., working 12-hour, 14-hour days. He has the most energy of anyone I've ever met, and I can't imagine how anyone else could have steered Boston Latin School through the woods that it was in during this past year. He was an absolute hero, and the school will be forever indebted to him for what he's done.
He dedicated everything and came back for us. Coming back for us, I think, is the key word there. He came back for us and helped us get us out of the water, and for that, that's everything.
Mr. C has been absolutely amazing in terms of the way that he has embraced change over the decades. He's been appreciative of it, he's welcomed it, he's championed it, sometimes to alumni who might not be as enthusiastic about change. And that is definitely something that I want to continue to push, is that we can do things differently and still be the best. We can actually be better than we are by doing things differently.
When you have a cause in life that can be your beacon, your North Star, it can guide one's career, it's a blessing. And I think that Mike took full advantage of that over 50 plus years, and hopefully more.
No person is perfect. You don't want to put someone on too high of a pedestal. But I've put him there since I was 18, and he has not disappointed. So
He's Michael, and from a biblical sense, Michael is a guardian angel, and I think that's what Michael is for the Latin School.
Whenever anyone calls upon him, his answer will be, "Joan will kill me," but the answer is yes.
He's made an enormous impact on Boston and on the lives of countless school children, of countless Boston Latin School children. He's really a gift to Boston Latin School and to Boston Public Schools. He should have a school named after him, as far as I'm concerned.
in truth, it really comes down to a little spark that he's put into an individual at some point during their middle school, high school years that changed that person.
I think that you could have called 5,000 to 10,000 people who would have been happy to be a part of this video project and say thank you to Mr. C. I don't know if we could even fathom his full impact.
I'm a long way from home, a long way. My work first took me to New York City and then to Los Angeles, where I've lived and worked for 40 years. And all during those years, Such an important part of the idea of home was the school and how it was doing. This is Alan Bell of the class of 1949 saying, "Thanks, Mike, for making sure that the Boston Latin School is doing just fine."
Thank you, Mr. Contompasis, for everything that you've done for Boston Latin School over the past year and for decades.
If I actually started giving him the effusive thank you that I want to, he'd probably interrupt me with a, ah. So for that reason, I'm just going to say, Mr. C, you know what it is. Thank you for everything that you've done for me professionally and personally. I am forever grateful.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Michael.
Mr. C, thank you.
I just want to say we're going to miss you so much, so thank you.